Okay, so your question, Will, is what about subject to? So you've got a property and somebody says they'll sell you the property for $500,000. They currently owe $320,000 in a primary mortgage as their primary residence, and they say if you put $50,000 down, they will carry $130,000 in a second, right?
Right.
Okay, well, almost every mortgage from any traditional bank or any private lender or anybody like that will say you're not supposed to subordinate debt behind them. People do it, but that is the first clause that could trigger this note to be called. The second one is you're saying that you're going to put $2,300 a month and make his payment on his behalf, right?
Right.
So the loan's still in his name. You're not even getting credit for that loan. Not on your credit report. It's not reporting. And you're making some $500 a month payment to him here in your second. Now, the hard part, and I'm not an expert on subject to, but in theory, you go into escrow and say, yes, my name's Will. I have a PSA. And I'd like to take title to this property. If you are going to do a transaction in which title is transferred to you, you're not going to be able to get mortgage insurance, title insurance, because the seller isn't delivering it with clear title. In theory, you could go do it yourself, but you couldn't go through a traditional escrow company and title company because, in essence, this note probably has a due on sale clause, so you're violating the due on sale clause. If you're putting a second behind it, you're probably violating the term that you're not supposed to put any subordinated debt on it. So it all sounds good in theory, but at any point, this person, meaning Bank of America, Chase, whoever, Wells Fargo, whatever mortgage company is currently holding that loan, could issue a default notice, and they're essentially not issuing the default notice to you, they're just delivering the default notice to the person that signed on the loan. So at that point, you've defaulted on, you got a problem in the house because this loan's about ready to explode. So I know the theory is run out and in 30 days get all new money. Sounds really easy in theory, but it's very difficult, right? So I know people are trying to take title that way, and some people may say, well, we're not taking title. We essentially have an option, okay? Which options work? You could say, Will, I'm going to take over the house. You move out of it. I'm going to pay you $2,800 a month. I'm going to give you, instead of $50,000, I'm going to give you $10,000 down just as good faith option money. And then I have 24 months to show up with the remaining amount of cash, at which point I would pay off your loans and take title to the property. That is a less risky way. So that's a lease option to purchase, and it would give you possession of the house. You would be a tenant, but you wouldn't be the owner. So that's one option to consider. I would lay awake at night with subject twos where I take title to the property and potentially the lender could call the note.